Hello everybody, welcome to the Oh Snap Pizza Nap podcast. I am your host, Vasilios. I currently want to talk about sports, movies, music, and current affairs, general life topics. And, talk to people to see if they got dreams, hopes, what's everybody's wanting in life. Just tell me. I'm here to hear it out. I'm here to talk about it. And also, I'm also on YouTube pretty soon here. I'll be starting a YouTube channel. You can hit me up there. I have an Instagram page, which I will have properly running again. And I'm also on TikTok, as you can try to find me there too. GBear2022. And, DM me, send me some messages. I'm here to not just cause a ripple effect and some controversy, because I enjoy doing that with my life. But I would love to talk about things that are on my mind, give you my perspective on sports, movies, music, where it all changed. I'll probably cover some topics on that, do some lists. I'm not going to give you the top 10 list, but I'm going to do some lists of my all-time favorites. Might not be yours. I will do a review on the new and latest Suicide Squad movie, which is, I definitely tell you to go check that out. It is fantastic, from the wonderful mind that gave you, the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and 2. This man, James Gunn, he hit it right out of the ballpark. It's like reading a comic book, and it is actually a comic book on your screen. It is just that good. I'm lost for words on how good it was. I wasn't expecting it to be that good, but it was good. And Peacemaker, John Cena, who would have thought, that guy, pro wrestler, dropping them many F-bombs in that movie and being a total dick. It is crazy. It was funny. It was hilarious. I enjoyed it. But give you a rough summary of who I am. I'm a 34-year-old who hit a crossroads a few months back in this crazy COVID pandemic kind of world. I have a business with my father. It's a restaurant business. It's a pizza business. It's going great, but I always pondered and always thought, is there more to life than what I was doing? Yeah, there is. I have so many things written down for a list of goals in life and just where I'd be. And, I kind of laugh looking back when I was in grade school, and teachers always asked me what I'd be in 10 years. And I always used to say, jail. And lucky enough, I haven't made it quite far enough that many times to go to jail, thank God. But it dawned on me that, I've wasted so much money over the past 10, 15 years or so. I've wasted a lot of money. And, I want to share my experiences of what I've done and hopefully teach, people not even teach, but to tell people, like, don't do the same mistakes I did. Because going down that path was probably the worst. As I said in the intro, I'm also a hobbyist. I've been collecting Hot Wheels for about a year or so now. And it's really, I never really looked at these things until, months back. There's something about them that make it so interesting to collect them and wonder and ponder, how does somebody come up with such a wicked design for cars and making them look so cool and real like. That is just one of those things. I've sat back and looked at what I'm doing, and honestly, I know I'm all over the place with my first intro here and my first podcast, but it's one of those interesting things when starting something new, going after something new. I've always been told I couldn't do this, can't do that. I don't have the IQ, I don't have the education, didn't have this going for me or that. And honestly, I've sat back and I've watched a lot of my friends, say they're going to do something and then they're completely opposite. Or I see others do something and they achieved greatness, successfulness, and it's like, I think it's my turn to do something. It's my turn to change my luck, become something, do something with my life. Even if it's 1 year, 1 month, 1 week, even 1 day of being on the air here. And all I ask is the opportunity to share my side, my story, my opinion, my view of what I see nowadays. Not everybody's sitting on the high hog and, becoming an athlete or a celebrity in movies and TV shows. No, they're making their monies off doing social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and you know what? Why don't I give it a shot? What do I got to lose? I got nothing to lose. I got nothing financially tied up into this stuff. And I'm not afraid. I know a lot of people are gonna, go, oh, this guy's another wannabe this and wannabe that. No, not really. I'm like somebody said one day I'm very philosophical. I don't see that. I'm more of a bold person. I boldly state what I want to state. I say what I want to say. Not afraid. I know I'm going to take some, heat and, beat up by some people for whatever I say. Honestly, it's not what I say that should affect somebody's life. It should be, if they find something positive in what I say, use it. Or if I say something wrong and nobody caught me, that's me making a mistake. I'm only human. I'm not a robot. We're not all robots. We're all individuals that make mistakes. And life, for me, it's too short to just keep doing something the same old. As, my doctor even looked at me. I saw him about a couple of weeks ago, and he said, well, you got to lose some weight. You got to, quit smoking. You got to quit this and quit that. And you know what? I said, yeah, I'm going to do it. So I've buckled down, and I've, started changing some more lifestyles. I've drinking less sugary stuff and more water. I've cut down on my smoking, and I've almost got to be done on that, which is a really good sign, because now it's just, to tell you honest truth, a pack of smokes ain't worth buying anymore when they're damn near $20. And when I started, they were like $8. So you can see that, it's a money costing kind of situation there. So that's another thing, and my health has to start changing. My father had a heart attack earlier this year, and he was diagnosed with cancer, and there's a lot of factors. I have some heart problems, some health problems myself, and I know that. It's just most of my stuff doesn't get diagnosed too well. I'm also, brought up a level of one of my cholesterol levels that I shouldn't have brought up, which I'm trying to get down, and I am taking my vitamins and usually abide by in that. But I'm going to get into some of the topic, because I'm going to talk about the first one for me is a big time thing. I'm a sports fan. I love my sports. I love every aspect of sports. And to tell you the honest truth, I just cannot wrap my head around, if sports weren't in my life, I wouldn't know what I would do. I love sports. So you will hear me talk a lot about mostly hockey. If you're a pro wrestling fan, I am pretty knowledgeable on wrestling. I am a huge fan of wrestling. MMA, I'm somewhat there. Basketball, I'm somewhat there. NFL, I'll probably be telling you I'm choosing the Chiefs and the Seahawks, because well, I just love those teams. I'm a West Coast guy, but I also love Patrick Mahomes. Who doesn't? That guy's a crazy quarterback. Come NBA, I'll probably be talking a lot about Raptors, the Clippers, maybe the Lakers. Baseball, I'm a Dodgers, Blue Jays fan. And when it comes to hobbies, I'll be talking about my recent stash of tons of Hot Wheels. I'll probably be going over some. Pop vinyls. I don't buy all sets of pop vinyls. I just buy ones that I like. I am starting this weird collection of wrestling championship belts and sports memorabilia, and it's kind of freaking me out. And music-wise, I'll probably be talking about how music has changed, because I listen to all genres of music from the 50s to the 60s all the way up to now. I'm really not liking the stuff that is up now, but it is there. And, I don't mind it. It's some of it's kind of like, it sounds the same, but, everybody says, oh, this is a little off and this is a little there and whatever. I'm alright with that. But this is a whole new adventure for me. This is a whole new challenge for me. And I love challenges. I love to try to see if I can push the envelope a little through whatever I'm doing. I just love to see what reactions I get from people who say I can't do this and I can't do that and I shouldn't do this and I shouldn't do that. But I'm here to say, why not? Let's do this. Let's all become a giant community of inclusion. Let's all help each other out. Why don't we talk about our personal problems? A lot of people want to talk and nobody got a platform to talk about it. But I'm here to talk. I got lots of issues, but I just don't have enough time to go over them. So that's me. But if you like what you hear, hit the follow and subscribe button, and I will be posting regular and daily on the podcast here. So everybody have a great Sunday evening. Wow, I'm working on another Sunday. Look at that. That's me working 7 days a week, and this is my first day of doing a podcast. Well, y'all have a good night. I hope to send another one out tomorrow.